Maliyaga TV, kuwa wa kwanza kusubscribe, kulike au kucomment.
Francis Tizai, goalkeeper. Amongst the three teams, but I would say Azam play better football. Azam play better football. Maybe Yanga, I haven't been watching Yanga, but I think cause of Bruce, cause of Neva Tigere, cause of Prince Due, I've been following up Azam more than I used to. I used to follow Yanga back then when Donald Ngoma and Taban Kamsoko were still there. Yeah, it was really a good thing, but for now I'm not actually following up on Yanga, so I wouldn't say much on about Yanga. I can only say about Azam and SIMBA. SIMBA, yes, but they are not up to scratch. They are not up to scratch. They are Azam, yeah. You can say they play better football. Huh? They play better football. Why not?
Was not a fair play.
There was no fair play. The officiating was poor.
What's happened after the penalty?
Well, before the penalty, we thought the decision wasn't fair enough. It wasn't fair enough. And then after the penalty, we just tried to push.
Where do you get the confirmation that it was a penalty or not a penalty?
The ref's decision is final. Even if it's not a penalty, if he says it's a penalty, it's a penalty. So up to the game, there was no fair play.
What's happened?
It was just harassment after every harassment. I'm sure you actually saw what happened. For us to get in the dressing rooms, it was war for us to get in the dressing rooms.
What?
Of which, in this tournament, we need security. There was no even security for us getting in the dressing rooms. Once we get in the dressing rooms, for us to get in the pitch, the doors were locked. So in actual fact, they just tried to get ourselves off our focus.
So that is a problem.
Yeah, that is the main problem, and for some reasons we know we should bury that outside the pitch. When we got in the pitch, we thought it was going to be something else. We thought fair play was going to prevail, of which we never experienced fair play. Well, I would just say as long as fair play is used, especially in this tournament. It's the highest tournament in Africa. We should experience fair play the same way we see the UEFA Champions League is being handled. That's the same thing, it's the same tournament. The UEFA Champions League and the Champions League in Africa, it's actually the same tournament. So in actual fact, fair play should just prevail. Referees shouldn't decide for the teams to proceed. They should just experience, they should just handle the matches fair. It's up to the teams. The better team should just win and go through.
Did you watch the match after the game?
Yes, we did. You know what happened? Maybe you might think because of, yes, they got the goals in what we can say they were actual goals. But what happened for them to get those goals wasn't fair. Because if you checked, in fact, about 2 goals they got, the ref should have awarded us free kicks. The other one was actually a penalty. But you saw what happened. You actually saw what happened. You couldn't blow to our favor. There and there, we are protesting for the penalty. Those guys, they took advantage. Then they got us on counter-attacks.
So you mean that was a penalty?
If he was fair enough, the same way he awarded them their fouls was the same way he was just supposed to award also our fouls.
So what, you are going to the Confederation Cup now, eh?
Yeah, totally. We have now switched on to the confederations, because it's now water under the bridge. Champions League is now water under the bridge. We just have to shift our focus. We just hope when we go to the confederations, they will exercise fair play, Because without fair play, totally football in Africa, it would be something else. Well, I would say Lewis and the other guy from Zambia, who is number 8, I think. Yeah. Those two. Yeah, I think those ones, they are actually outstanding. They actually drive the team. They actually drive the. Some of them, they almost, yes, they are good players, but not as much as Lewis and Chama are. Before the SIMBA game, in Tanzania, totally, I wasn't worried about them. So I wasn't looking who plays this, who plays this.
You were Zimbabwe.
Yes, I'm in Zimbabwe. The players who play here from Zimbabwe, they don't play. They don't play at SIMBA. No, in Manjali.
But local Tanzania players, no one you know before.
No one.
No.
I wasn't worried about them, so I never looked out to search who's maybe dangerous. Both players, they played for Islanders, and we actually played against them on several occasions. They are very good players. They are very good players, and they deserve to play. They actually hard work. They are hard workers. So for them to be where they are, it's all because of hard work and belief. And I'm sure they will go far if they keep on believing. Well, I wouldn't say much because the game they played in Mozambique, I wasn't there. But at training, yeah, he's a good player. Yes. Because he was injured.
So the way you see him in your FC Platinum,
Yes.
do you think he will do the best?
I'm sure given the chance he was going to do his best.
And yesterday I heard you go around this Dar es Salaam. How do you see Dar es Salaam in Tanzania?
It's nice. They are good environment. We actually here to visit some places. We actually here to shop for our families. Yeah, it's a good town.
What you learn?
They love football.
They love football.
Yes.
Serious?
Yeah.
Environment. Which one attracts you?
Well, I wouldn't say much because we only traveled by bus, and the place we had to visit was only one shopping mall. So I wouldn't say I saw much, but I'm sure given the time, I think it's a good country.
Maliyaga TV, kuwa wa kwanza kusubscribe, kulike au kucomment.